you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I swear I am trying to figure out the lighting and the positioning of our new house still. I will sit right in front of a bright window that we have in our bedroom, and to me in the camera the lighting still looks funky, so eventually I think I just need to get one of those ring lights. So today's video I talked a little bit about on my Instagram, on my social media pages, and then in my last vlog, so you guys may already know what we're going to be doing today, but if you don't, today's video is going to be a short Target haul. So what I bought from Target at my most recent shopping trip. I actually meant to take my camera with me and do a little bit of me actually shopping, so kind of like a vlog style and then showing you what I actually got. But the day that I went to Target, I had to do it in a mad dash. There was like a major storm headed our way at the time. I forgot my camera. We had to get out of there quickly. And it just all kind of snowballed together to where I don't actually have any footage of me shopping. But if that is something you guys would like to see in these like shop style or what I bought type videos, definitely let me know down in the comments. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Click the subscribe button. We'd love to have you as a regular subscriber for the Sykes fam. And I think that's all I have to say. Let's get into the video. So I was just kind of excited to film this video because I have a lot of people that I follow on different social media channels, and whenever they show me like grocery hauls or shopping hauls, specifically from Target, I find those really interesting. I even focused on getting some things for my daughter today from the dollar area at Target, so you guys will see some of those things. If you guys are new to my channel, I have a 13-month-old daughter. She's our first and only child, and she's definitely at the age where I'm having to figure out more things to be entertaining for her every day. So I'm just gonna dive right in and start showing you guys what I got from Target. So these I can't talk. So these first two things are dish towels. They're actually the Hearth, let's see, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Hearth and Hand with Magnolia brand. So the Chip and Joanna brand, and they have their own section in our store still, and these came together, so like as a 2-pack. This is like the thicker version of the buffalo plaid, and then this little checkered black and white one that's a little bit of a smaller plaid. I am obsessed with this pattern, you guys. My mom just told me that Hobby Lobby has pumpkins out for Halloween and fall that are in this pattern, and so you know that I am like ready to go over there to find those pumpkins. I love this pattern. The next thing I got was this outdoor blanket. Let's see what the actual title is of it. It's called Picnic Blanket. It is machine washable. It's supposed to fit up to 4 people. And they had 2 different patterns. Both of them were like basically 4th of July America patterns. This one is just red background with blue and white stars, and the other one was like a full American flag pattern. So I picked this up because we go to a lot of story times and different things in the park that our community does, and your girl did not have an outdoor blanket. And so, as like petty maybe as that sounds, if you have to sit on ground that is in the shade and maybe just rained on, all of that soaks up into the blanket and just makes it like a really terrible experience. Basically, you might as well just be sitting on the ground. So for things like that, and really, you know, other things that we might be doing where we're sitting outside on the ground, I really wanted to pick one of these up. And I was especially excited about this one because all of Target's outdoor, well, I shouldn't say all of it, but they have a lot of outdoor stuff that they've been selling for summer, 50% off right now. So if you guys haven't gone through and kind of walked through those aisles, you definitely should. There were like just tons of stuff for the pool, tons of stuff for outdoors, tons of stuff for like lawn type things. So when you're at Target next, or they might even be doing it online, you definitely should check out the clearance section they have going on right now. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is actually feminine products, which I know, you know, you may not want to see, but hey, this is what I bought from Target, and this is what I'm going to include in my haul. And the reason why specifically I was going to show you guys this is Target actually carries organic tampons. I don't know about pads. I looked for like things like panty liners and things like that, and I didn't really see the same selection, the same type of selection. So at least in the store, at least in our stores, they do have a decent selection of organic tampons, but not necessarily of pads. So if you guys are looking for that, definitely, maybe your store has a different selection, but I would definitely say online. So something I've switched to recently is organic tampons rather than just regular ones. And actually the cost on them is really similar, and in some cases even cheaper. So this brand specifically, the L period brand, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it looks like that. They are the cheapest organic option I find at Target. So they have another, I think they have a couple more organic options in regards to feminine care, but this is the cheapest that they have, and you're getting a decent deal. So for this one, I think it was like $6.99, and there's 30 tampons in here. So not bad for something that's organic, in my opinion. My mom's birthday is coming up, and I really like going to the dollar. It's not necessarily the dollar, it's like the good deal section of the cards, because for me personally, I feel like sometimes cards can be a little bit of a waste of money. Cards out there are so expensive, and I understand why. Like, a lot of times cards that I've seen on social media and stuff are being like handmade and put a lot of extra detail and like 3D features and all this extra craziness. So I understand where the price point comes from, but for me, I'd rather somebody spend that extra like $5 to $10 that they would on a card towards like a Sonic drink or, you know, somewhere else, just because I save a few of my cards, but I don't save all of them. And then what do you do with them? Like, if you guys have a good idea for what you do with cards to save them and kind of memorialize them, I don't know if that's the right word, let me know. But for me especially, again, I will say like Walmart, Target, all of those places typically have a good deals card section. So this one had glitter and a little extra detailing, and it was still only $1.99. So I got this card for my mom for her birthday. So we're gonna give that to her from our family. So the last couple things I got for myself are these storage items for different things in my closet. So, and drawers, I should say. So this first one I got from Target is this little like basket weave pattern. It's just really tiny. I have a drawer in the top of my bathroom cabinet where I pull it out and everything like slides backwards, and I just have a bunch of like things that I use on the daily basis just kind of thrown in there, and I just need them to be a little bit more, I don't know, put in place and accessible. So I got this little basket for that. I love the gray, just kind of easy pattern. The other two baskets I got were larger size, but that same basket weave pattern. This one's like a shorter option, but a little bit bigger. Well, I should say a lot bigger. And then this other one is the biggest size that they have, still that same basket pattern. And I actually have like purse accessories, I should say, that I'm going to be putting in this. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to insert a clip of where I have my purses right now. I have all my purses kind of in like dust bags, but then for things like extra wallets that I have and like smaller shoulder purses, or, you know, just different types of clutches, I have them in just boxes that I was gifted like an actual item in a long time ago. So those boxes are major deteriorating, and they're actually really hard to get into and to kind of figure out what I have inside. So I figure that a lot of those things that are inside those bins go to waste, and I don't use them very often because it's hard to get to them. So I finally picked up some storage baskets so that I can reorganize that area and make it easier for me to actually access, is that the word? Access? So I can get to those items easier. Okay, and then lastly, everything else I'm gonna show you I got from the dollar section for my daughter. So everything inside of here. Oh, and one other thing. So the first thing I got was this coloring book. It's a jumbo coloring and activity book. It's by Nickelodeon, and it's a bejeweled theme. So they had like Mickey Mouse, Paw Patrol, Shopkins, and this was the one that I felt like gave her the most broad area to color. The other ones were kind of like jam-packed full of more activity looking things inside, and she's not necessarily at the age where she's doing activities in a coloring book. She's more so just scribbling around with colors. So I thought that that one was the best option for that situation. I picked up these finger crayons for her to use in the coloring book. So cute. I don't know that she'll actually use like her finger like that. She'll probably just hold them. But as she grows, I think that will be cute for her. We're actually redoing her play area right now. We're not redoing it. We've already kind of fixed it up a little bit from when we moved in. We painted it, we added some decals, we added some accessories, but we finally ordered some organizational stuff. So once I get all of that in there, I will actually probably do a playroom tour with you guys. If you guys definitely want to see that, let me know down in the comments. So then, oh, let me show you this other crayon. I also got her this thing called a marble crayon. It's just like a bigger full piece she can hang on to that's gonna have like multiple colors that show up with the crayon. I thought that was cute. Then I got her these bathtub finger paint soaps. I didn't even realize they were soap. So it says, open the cap and let the creativity begin. You can combine colors to create cool new secondary colors, and after painting you play, lather, rinse with fresh lukewarm water. That's so crazy. So I was thinking she could use these in the bath, but I also could use them like outside with her when she's playing in her water table and in her pool, and I just felt like it was a good sensory activity to be doing with her. So I got red, blue, purple, yellow. Ooh, that's showing up kind of like, I don't know, a weird color from my end on the camera. So I got 4 different colors for her, and I'm gonna see how she likes using those. As another sensory experience, I also got some neon slime. So that's what that looks like. All of this was from, I can't remember if I've already said this, but all of this was from the dollar section. So some of those things are $1 a piece. Some of them are like $3, some of them are $5. So I'm gonna let her play with this as another kind of sensory thing. I might even put it in like a sandwich baggie so that it doesn't get a ton of stuff in it and she's not exactly ready to play with something like that by herself. And then lastly, I got her a couple different books. Since it's like back to school season, there was a ton of learning stuff in the dollar section. So no matter the age of your guys' child, you should check out that section to see if any of that would be helpful or useful for you guys. A lot of it was kind of above her head, so kindergarten and up even, they have like activity books, flashcards, math stuff. So obviously that's not something my 13-month-old can do or would really enjoy. But for her, I picked up these shapes. Yep, you can see that. Shapes, and then a numbers book, just because I don't really have things like this necessarily that are going to be helpful to her and maybe her encouraging some of her first words and understanding some of her numbers. So I definitely feel like she's soaking in as much information as she possibly can right now, and I definitely want to take advantage of that time and do some fun learning with her. So that is it. That is everything, you guys. It was a quick Target trip and I'm really excited about some of the finds that I've found. I definitely feel like there's more stuff still coming to the dollar section, so if you guys have checked it out, I would check it out again. Even between stores, sometimes there's differences between, like, we have so many Targets in our area, so if I go to one Target, it's totally different sometimes than if I go to the other Target that's closest to us. So you guys should definitely check it out. Definitely check out the dollar section. Let me know, have you guys been to Target recently? Have you found any favorites? What did you guys find in the dollar section? Leave all of that information down below. I'd love to hear it. I love finding out about good deals that people have found specifically at Target. I mean, Target, I think, is everybody's jam. But that is it, like I said, for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you guys like watching these types of videos. I will start doing more just shopping hauls. A lot of times I do hauls on my Instagram, but I feel like people might actually like to see them referenced back in a video for some of the things that I'm purchasing. So I might start doing them both places or some on YouTube, some on Instagram. I'm not really sure. So let me know, do you guys like shopping hauls? And leave that down in the comment. Like I said earlier, be sure to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye.